Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Amanda Head, the Hollywood Conservative, and this is your Hollywood Minute. So anecdotally, we all know that conservatives are typically, yes, this is a blanket statement, and it doesn't apply to every single person, but generally conservatives are happier people than liberals, because liberals, you've got your Xanax addicted suburban wine moms who complain about everything. And then on the conservative side, you just have a bunch of happy warriors. I think Charlie Kirk said at one time, he distilled it down to conservatism versus liberalism. If you are someone who typically produces more than you complain, you are a conservative. If you complain more than you produce, then you are a liberal. And I think that pretty much reigns true in 99.9% of cases. But I want to talk about this study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Psychology that found that woke people are more likely to be unhappy, anxious, and depressed. Now, the pilot study, they were looking at intersectional feminism, critical race theory, queer theory, and other relevant academic disciplines that inform critical social justice. They started out with 851 participants, and then because of their initial findings and wanting to solidify them, they expanded it to 5,000 participants. So, this is what they found. In the end, their final critical social justice attitude scale identified 7 truisms of woke people. These were the quotes that they had people make a determination on. If white people have on average a higher level of income than black people, it is because of racism. Overwhelmingly agreed. University reading lists should include fewer white or European authors. Microaggressions should be challenged often and actively. We don't need to talk more about the color of people's skin. A white person cannot understand how a black person feels equally well as another black person. The gender divide was something else that they looked at. 3 out of 5 women view woke ideas positively, but only 1 out of 7 men. It was especially true of women in fields such as social sciences, education, and humanities. By contrast, participants who worked in STEM, so people who deal in objectivism as opposed to subjectivism, people who deal in facts and black and white and not all of these blended nuances in this post-truth world that we basically exist in, those who worked in STEM were more likely to critique social justice efforts associated with being woke. One of their most concerning findings was the relationship between mental health and agreement with the scale. Specifically, researchers found a high prevalence of anxiety and depression in people who believe the statement, if white people have on average a higher income than black people, it is because of racism. It's a sample size of 5,000. This is irrefutable, and it doesn't matter if it's in Finland or the United States. These things are universal, and they are circulating the globe, with possibly the exception of some Asian and Middle Eastern countries, because as much as I would criticize a lot of what they do in those nations, they don't put up with garbage like this. So anyway, take this for what it's worth. I like being a happy warrior. Yes, I'm concerned for my country, but the king has not moved 1 millimeter off the throne, and I'm going to fight for my country till the day I die. And if we all continue fighting and we don't stop, we will never lose. All right, everybody, go to MyPillow, use my promo code Hollywood. We're working on the website, getting it launched soon. I promise. See you tomorrow.